Shaolin soccer.
You see that?
Shaolin soccer?
Yeah.
Where's it on?
I think he said it might have been on. No, he said it would probably be hard to find it, but you could find it. I'm still looking for it. But I know I seen a piece where this dude was at the goal, and the one that was kicking the balls, a force came around him, and he kicked the ball in the air and walked on air and kicked the ball hard enough, and the ball spiraled and went to the goalie, and the goalie caught it, and this big ass impact hit him and shit. Like he stopped the ball. It was cold, bro. It's like I want to see that. It was kind of funny.
I was checking out a couple of movies the elder recommended. Man, that was the last movie I watched. I think I was telling you about it. The Mist and the Divide.
The Divide.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah, with the mist, oh man. That thick
Crazy.
darkness that it speaks of in the Wisdom of Solomon, what happened at the time of Egypt. I was like, man, that's gonna happen again. Where it's so dark, it's so thick that you can touch it.
Yeah.
People was, man.
And that lady was telling them about the Hebrew God in that movie.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the movie. I thought about that. I seen that movie. She said the God of the Israelites.
Yep.
That's one of my favorite movies.
Yep. The Mist.
Yep.
That was my first time watching it all the way through. I was like, dang.
Yeah, I gotta watch it all the way through. It's been a minute.
Oh man, the ending gonna really mess you up.
Man, it's been a minute.
I love seeing the Edomites get judged. It was funny.
That was a Stephen King movie. No wonder it was so bizarre, you know.
Yeah.
That dude, his movies, he lets you know the mind of the Edomite for sure.
Yeah. It's twisted.
But let's go ahead and start. Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, before we begin, want to give our praises, glory and honor to the bonds of the apostles, the bonds of the elders, the great millstone, root well and touch the truth. Much respect to you brothers out there, speak His word in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. Tabernacle David, for elect and spoken word. Want to say shalom.
Shalom.
Come out here week in and week out, prophesying the downfall of Babylon the Great, and we getting closer and closer. Was it Korea and send troops to help out Russia? Man, no, I was about to say. Yeah, I was like, we just started. But yeah, we getting closer and closer to World War III. You're gonna see a lot of crazy things happening, like the brother was talking about the movie The Mist and other various movies. These things are going to happen. Art imitates life. All right, a lot of these things that these movies go into, all right, so, a lot of them get it from the scriptures, and best believe there's nothing new under the sun, so hey, it's going to happen again.
How you doing?
We are from Honduras, amigos. Honduras. Afro? Honduras.
How's it going, brother? Shalom. Have a good one, brother.
Okay.
Una llave?
Tribes waking up, man. Tribes waking up. Hey, call Lord YASHAMIAHLA, you know.
Y'all seen the little short with Tribe of Gad?
Yeah.
I was just talking about that.
Like,
I felt that.
Man.
I don't even think I'm dead, but I
the war
felt that.
cry. Yeah, man. It's real.
Brother want to get the scripture about Gad.
What was that? I think it's Genesis 49:19.
Yeah. See, brothers is waking up, man. That's why we out here, you know. Lord brought that man over here. You know, that's pretty much confirmation, man.
Yep.
You know? You gotta look at that in the spiritual sense. That is confirmation right there, man. Right? The tribes is coming back together.
Yeah. But it came up to us with love.
Yeah.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 49, verse 19. Gad, a troop shall overcome him, but he shall overcome at the last.
See? Because Gad got taken over. You know? A lot of them fought, but then there was a lot of them, you go into the history, where the Lord put out, you know, that bug, you know, the spirit to help the Edomites, man. Here it is, they came out with you with love, but you came out with swords, you know? Which a lot of times you didn't come out with swords, you came out with diseases. There's nothing new under the sun. That's why we was getting on our people, man, when they was coming out there with the jump shot, man. There's nothing new under the sun. He comes to you as humble, smooth, buttery words. All this is going to help you. But in turn, what you see, a lot of our people passed away from that. All right, people that were so-called in this truth, that believe Bishop Nate, right? It was like, man, if you got to take it, take it. No, we telling you don't take it, man. Right? Because what happened? Some of his congregation passed away from that stuff, man. Right? So what we seeing in these last days, Gad is rising up. That also goes for all the tribes, man. We all rising up in these last days. You're going to see every tribe, YAHWH, go get their spiritual power and rise up against this man.
I got a scripture about how Esau, did us, man, the tribes, man. This is all Psalms 55 in verse 20. It says, he had put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. Let's talk about Esau put his hands on us, man, the tribes in particular. We talk about the northern kingdom. It says, and he hath broken his covenant. Like it's Esau, he want to act like he gonna be buddy with you, be cool with you, then he turn around and stab you in the back. It says the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but what was in his heart? Yep. His words were softer than oil, but yet they were drawn swords. That literally happened, man. You just had so-called Columbus Day, which, hey, we know he was a murderer, man. Yep. But Gad, and all the other tribes, they about to get their get back, man. We in that time. I remember 3 or 4 years ago, they was taking down all the statues of these Edomites that were slave owners. They were owners of plantations. Y'all not ruling no more, man. We rising back up in these last days, man. We starting up with the Lord's elect.
I got Ecclesiastes 12 and 17. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. Though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee. Yeah. Like the brother said, they look like they be trying to help, man, but they really don't. They looking the ways to get over on you, man. And that's the same way, like the brother said, the jump shot with the foods. They demonize they weaponize everything, to kill the people, man. And that's how Esau's been moving for a long time, man. And his wickedness is being declared now. We starting to see who this devil is. We've been knew who it is, but a lot of you people that don't know, y'all finna really see how wicked this man is about to get, man. You gotta understand that Trump just made it to where these troops can use force on the people, dude. So things is getting ready to get real shitty here in America. And as you look around, all you see is people continuing in their mirth, trying to keep their minds occupied and not dealing with reality, man, that shit is about to hit the fan here, dude.
Our people gonna find out the hardest. Y'all gonna find out, y'all gonna learn, because y'all still advocating who y'all gonna vote for.
Man.
Not even 5-6 years ago, y'all was begging Biden to take y'all away from Trump. Now you ran back to your daddy. Y'all gonna find out the hard way, because y'all literally asking for it, what y'all finna get. Y'all asking for it.
Man, I don't know if y'all seen, there's videos out there of Issachar and also Jake making rap videos.
I saw that.
That they want Trump back in office, man. Yep. But then when Trump was coming into office, y'all was saying fuck Donald Trump.
Yep.
A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways, man.
James 1 and 8. Y'all gonna get what y'all been asking for. Y'all want Trump back? Y'all gonna get him back, and y'all ain't gonna like what y'all get. Y'all didn't learn that 5 years ago. What he told y'all when he first told y'all that he was running for the 2024 presidential campaign. He bringing back guillotines and firing squads. You don't think this has been planned for them to bring these people here just to send them back? You know they ain't gonna go back willingly after you done gave them all these dainties. That's gonna cause a fight. And you think these people gonna ask you for your driver's license? No, they gonna shoot on sight according to color. Yep. Cause that's all they know. They cannot see past color.
Hey, that Jake, laying back on that Jake that was pretty much being followed by them 2 Edomites.
Yeah. Yep.
That's a prelude to Jacob's trouble.
And they got fired too.
Yep.
One of them was a big time stockbroker. Lost his job because his company told him that they would not tolerate racism and discrimination. So I would say, yeah, you got back what you deserve, bro. That dude was 18 years old. You got 4 grown ass men. following him through his neighborhood. He lives there. But see, Esau, he gonna start crying when justice happens to him.
Woo.
He lost his job. He don't think that's fair. Big Baby still at the house crying. He'll be all right. I bet you won't fuck with nobody else.
I mean, because you don't use logic, man.
They're emotional.
Yeah.
They go wherever their emotions go. That's where they go. Your emotions got you messed up. Your perpetual hatred for Jake got you messed up. You can't blame that young Jake. Blame yourself. Because had you not been messing with him, it wouldn't have been a video made that got back to your boss. Dummies.
They dig their own, they dig the pit for somebody else, but they fell in it.
Right, and they'll still blame Jake.
While he living here, brother got a scripture I got with me.
I was gonna say something real quick. If you look at the background, the houses, they look like they're real nice, so that tells you right there, they mind, oh, you ain't supposed to be here. That's how they look at us, man. They look at us like we discovered the earth, we ain't got shit, we ain't shit, you know? Them houses look nice in the background. He's supposed to be in the hood, in the slums. He's supposed to be over there, but he lives over there.
Take it back to Trayvon Martin, man. How he got stalked and murdered. The dude
George
Zimmerman.
Aubrey.
Aubrey too. Yeah.
He got stalked and murdered. And it's like I said, if that dude didn't go live, they would have did something to him.
Hey, most definitely.
Sure. A lot of Jakes been getting hurt lately too.
Yeah.
Getting executed.
If that wasn't getting recorded, they would have did something to that brother, man. Because that Edomite ran to the passenger side of his car like he was getting ready to go pull something out of there, and his friend kept him out of doing that.
Yep.
But y'all, it don't matter where you go, Jake. Like, you can live amongst the Edomites, whatever you want to do, but they still gonna hate you at the end of the day, man. You know, this is Ezekiel 35:5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, and the time of their calamity, and the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I liveth, said the Lord Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Save thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee, man. And that's what's getting ready to happen to you Edomites. Y'all love to seek out blood, man. Y'all over there, the Amalekites over there, shedding blood. You know, they over here, hanging the Jakes, shedding blood over here of people. That shit finna follow them, man. And you're gonna start seeing a lot of Edomites get put to death out here, man. A lot of Edomites finna be getting put under, dude.
These offshoot camps, man, that was on that one dude, Tommy G's video that got like 2.1 million subscribers.
ISHAWAR.
They said y'all setting the wrong message, but y'all doing y'all job, man. That persecution gotta come.
Y'all just don't know how this man gaslighted y'all throughout the whole video. Y'all calling yourselves black in the video. You thinking this will come up because you got 2 million plus subscribers. You thinking you gonna get your message out through his platform. No. You demonized yourself, fool. You didn't know you were being used.
Y'all niggas doing push-ups. What are you doing?
What they got to do with edification?
Now, it's good to be in order, but like the brother said, you doing the most, man. You know, do the spirit and what our apostles and elders and brothers on down and showed us how to conduct ourselves as men out here. You just go out there on the highways and byways, do your lessons. That's it. You ain't got to wear all black, get the boots, get the shades. You're doing too much. You demonize, like the brother said, you're demonizing yourself, man. Because if you look at the comments, there's a whole bunch of Edomites on there. To think that these are the people of the Lord, you know, they scoffing real bad on them comments, man.
They bought and paid for us, what that is.
Yeah, they got to be, man. They still calling themselves black.
Blackity black.
And it said Real Nigga University on that shirt.
Real nigga.
You ain't no different from nigga in the world. You just know you're an Israelite and you wearing fringes. That's the only difference.
You just don't know how that Edomite lit up inside when you called yourself a nigga. That's all he needed.
You know how they be.
He loves it. Y'all some stupid ass niggas, just like you said. Y'all niggas.
I got a scripture real quick, because I did like a quick lesson on them last night. This is 1 Corinthians 13:11. When I was a child, I spake as a child. I understood as a child and thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. Real Nigga University That's something that you would say in the world, man. Right? Blackity black, that's something that you would say in the world, man. When you come into this truth, you get changed into a new creature, man. You put off those old ways, those nigga ways, man. You ain't like that.
If I'm not mistaken, I think Captain Zazariak said on the video, he said something about that's a part of being a new man is doing push-ups and stuff. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what?
Man, what else?
I mean, you can get yourself in shape, but y'all doing the most. Y'all acting like y'all a little army or something. Yeah, we are army. All right, the Lord's gonna raise us up, but how you conduct yourself is bugged out.
Push-ups ain't got nothing to do with your spirit being renewed.
They ain't gonna save you from no drone shooting a fucking missile at your ass, man.
What you gonna do? Catch it with your chest? You damn right you gonna catch that missile with your chest.
Because I don't know if y'all seen like some of these videos on YouTube where they have, you know, these are men of war, all right? Russians, Ukraine, you know, not so much Ukrainian, you know, even though they're the same people. You know, the Russians really about it, but they got drones out there, all right? These men have trained, I would say, for a large part of their life for war, all right? Is doing all those push-ups gonna save you from a damn drone, man?
No.
Blowing up, all right? Because they literally, EDOM literally has drones that are just used to kamikaze themselves, man.
Yeah, they call them suicide drones.
Yep.
Now the fact, speaking of that, they bombed Netanyahu house, bruh.
Woo!
They sent a drone at him and bombed his house. Now he came take a shit in comfort in his own house. That's what happens when you commit war crimes. All the rules of engagement go out the window. Now they hidden below the belt like thugs and gangsters in the street. These are the original thugs and gangsters, Amalekites. Look at the Chicago gangster history. Those were small hats back in the days of Capone.
Because you go into the history, they try to blame it on the Irish, they try to blame it on the Italians.
Right.
No, it's mostly you small hats doing that shit, man, because that's your spirit. You look at the history, even within the scriptures, that's how you always move. You do drive-bys, you do big shit. That is big shit. Instead of confronting a man face to face, you do big shit, all right? Drive-by is big shit.
All day.
Like, come on, this man, you know, he's out there with his family. He's not over there, you know, you catch him lacking. Like, literally, that's big shit. Instead of confronting him as a man and duking it out as men, you know?
That's why he gonna be chased out of the earth.
Yeah.
Because people gonna get tired of that fuckboy shit, man. All this is fuckboy shit. You sending your military and civilians at 3 and 4 in the morning. Come on, man, but you hard, you tough. That ain't tough boy stuff, no. A real man gonna take it straight to that enemy and leave everybody else out of it.
Yeah. And that spirit right there, that spirit is also on Jake. Jake like to go sneak up on his ops.
Yeah.
You know, try to take him out when he ain't looking, and take out the kids too.
Catch him lacking.
Yeah, that's what they say. Catch him lacking.
I'm on demon time, you know?
Yeah. Y'all going to that demon time, you getting ready to do some devilish shit, man. You ready to wreak havoc on somebody, take somebody's life, man.
See, y'all other camps, man, pushing their carnality, man. Hey, man, the Lord gonna destroy you, man. This is a spiritual battle, man. The push-ups, sit-ups, whatever you doing, stretches, running miles, jogging laps, they ain't gonna do shit for you, man. It's a spiritual battle. I got this in 2 Corinthians 10 and verse 3. It says, for though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through Yahweh to the pulling down of strongholds, casting down the imaginations and every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of Yahweh. So all these other different philosophies, these different beliefs, hey man, we cast them down through the word, man. It says, and bring it into captivity every thought to the obedience of Mashiach Yahushua. It says, and having in a readiness to revenge all disobedience when your obedience is fulfilled. You know, that's what we out here doing, man. We teaching this word, you know, help waking up the elect, you know. The word is going out there, man. We ain't out here doing push-ups. We don't got guns in the side of our waist like these other camps do. You know, y'all pushing the wrong message, man. The Lord's gonna do something to y'all, man, for doing that.
They ain't changed, bro. They haven't changed. They doing the same thing, man. And we're supposed to constantly be changing in this thing, coming in this truth, man. I'm gonna get Ephesians 1:22. That ye put off concerning the former conversation, the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind, and that ye put on the new man, which after God is created in righteousness and true holiness, man. We gotta constantly change, but we gotta put away all the old things that we used to do, man. And it's a fight for a lot of brothers, you know, but you keep on pushing, man. You don't let your sins weigh you down. You get up and you keep pushing, man. Yep. But a lot of these brothers, like he said, out here doing push-ups, trying to be seen of men, you know, that's gonna come back and catch you later off guard, and you put a target on your back, because when the persecution start, you're gonna get, man, people gonna come after you, brothers, man, especially these Edomites and your own people.
Did they just pass that law this week where they can use deadly force?
Yeah.
Y'all come with that video by, accident. Now, that was on purpose, man. That's what that was.
Because if you was using wisdom would tell you not to even do a video with this type of person, man. Right? You know, he appears to be Edomite. Maybe he's a Jake.
He ain't no Jake.
All
he gonna do is chop it up
Yeah.
to make the Israelites look bad.
Yeah.
As if they didn't do that on their own anyway. He gonna make it worse.
Yeah. All right, because like I was saying earlier, the spirit of wisdom would let you know not to even do a video with this man. Like the brother said, you're doing that to be seen of men, thinking that you're doing something, but really you looking foolish. But I want to bring this out real quick in 1 Timothy 4:8. For bodily exercise profited little, but godliness is profitable unto all things, and the promise of life that is now and of that which is to come. All right? Getting your spirit in order. We're not saying don't exercise. We're not saying don't work out. All right? Because as a man, hey, for real, that's probably something that you should be getting into, especially times that we're coming into. All right? I'm not telling you to be a D1 athlete, all right? But, get yourself in some type of shape.
Yeah.
All right?
Possible God pushes that back, that it's pushing that a lot.
5-mile hike.
To go hiking, man, to go, take a little walks and stuff, man.
Yeah.
And that spirit is starting to go out amongst a lot of the brothers too. A lot of brothers are starting to get back in that gym. That's somewhere that I've been trying to get myself in as well. Because, hey, in that time, a lot of times we're going to have to dip, man, and get away from these people out here, man. Because when things get the shit to fan, these people going to be taking out our people, man, on 40 going north, man. This is 2nd Ezra 16:7. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses, man. That's what we getting ready to get into, man. You see, they opening up these internment camps. They doing land grabs. People ain't got nowhere to go. You should put those 2 and 2 together, man. When they open up these internment camps, that's where a lot of these people are going to get put in. And when you get in that internment camp, if you don't abide by their rules, man, hey, Donald Trump got firing squads and beheadings that's getting ready to come and take place, man.
They got the robots that Elon got that's going to run after your ass.
Yeah, Elon Musk, yeah.
They're going to go about 60 miles per hour. We know damn well you can't run that damn fast unless you get that spiritual power, which you ISHPK niggas, man, y'all ain't get that spiritual power unless one of them would be a part of the elect, But, nah.
I was walking around like Tukey Williams out here.
Yeah, I was looking at Captain Tazariak. I'm like, man, you gaining weight, boy. You over here telling your man to do all these push-ups and exercises, but you ain't doing nothing yourself, man.
That's what the elder pointed out. He said, they got these men out here doing stuff that they can't even do. That's not leadership.
Yep.
You lead by example. That's not leadership. And they only doing it to be seen of men. They're not doing it for health reasons. They're doing it to be seen for vanity and pride. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 23, verse 5, the red letter, Lord YAHSHAWAR speaking. But all their works they do for to be seen of men. They make broad their phylacteries and enlarge the borders of their garments because they want attention. You ain't doing that for health reasons. And if it was for health reasons, why you still fat?
Yep.
You want to be seen of men. That's not going to get you on that chariot, boy. You'll figure it out the hard way, like everybody else.
Oh yeah, Jake ain't gonna understand nothing until that seat get hot, man. And it's definitely simmering right now. And it's gonna get hot. And when it get hot, that's when a lot of you Israelites are gonna try to act right, man. You know, like you getting warned by your mother as a kid. She told you over and over and over again not to do something. And then as soon as she whip out that leather belt, now you like, okay. That's how a lot of you cats gonna be, but it ain't gonna be no mercy, man.
Yeah, at that time, that's gonna be too late. You get a whooping by your mother, your father comes home, and he hears what you do, you getting another ass whooping, man.
Double
whammy. My dad used to catch us slipping. He'll act like he forgot about it.
Yeah.
And have put us in good hope.
Come in smiling, talking to you.
Hey, take a bath, lay down. We think we done got away with something. Right when you about to doze off, that like, come on, them covers go on the floor, shah. Yeah, that's the way it's supposed to be though.
Yep. Hey, that's how YASHAMIAHLA moves.
Yep.
As you read in what's that, Ecclesiastes 8, right? Man thinks that he can continue in sin and thinks that nothing's going to happen to him. The Lord has you in that trick bag, right? Lullabies you to sleep, and then he jacks you up when you least expect it. You want to get that up?
I'm trying to think of what was that
Ecclesiastes 8 and
probably 8 and 11.
Yeah, that's it.
yeah, 8 and 11.
Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. Because sitting against an evil work is not executed speedily. Therefore, the heart of the Son of Man is set fully to do evil, man. Hey, he's thought you got away with something. The Most High get you in your next life, man. Get you in your next life, man. You ain't getting away with nothing, man. You know, like with Solomon. Said if he was to go off, he would get beat with the stripes of men.
Yep.
You know, but he didn't get beat with the stripes of men. But when AHSHAWAR came on the scene, he got beat with the stripes of men, right?
Yep.
You know, with the rod of men as well. You know, they beat him. You know, it's also letting you know that that's reincarnation too, man. You know, but you don't get away with nothing, man. You're gonna get your judgments. You're not getting away with nothing. Even if it takes a long time, you're gonna get it regardless, man.
I pray for the sins I did in my past life that I don't know I did in this life.
That's something that I know Apostle Gabar was harping on that diligently a couple years ago for sure, and that stuck with me because you don't know what you did in your past life. You ask the Lord for forgiveness now and your past life. Matter of fact, I'm gonna read verse 12, Ecclesiastes 8 and verse 12. Though a sinner do evil 100 times and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear power, which fear before him. But it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong his days, which are as a shadow, because he feareth not before power. And you gotta understand, the day to the Lord is but 1,000 years. So to us, we seeing these people prosper. They doing, you know, so-called good in this world. You know, they got the money, the fame, and the fortune, you know. But what comes with that, right? A lot of them got to sell out. A lot of them got to do some unseemly things. And what happens? They get exposed. A lot of times if they don't want to continue in a lifestyle, right, the record label awesome or something, you know? Or just the Lord just jacks them up, you know? So don't look up to these rappers, man. Don't look up to these pastors out here, these people in this world that got all this money, right? Do they fear the Lord? No. Right? The scriptures, matter of fact, I'm going to get it, Salakia. You know, going on for a little bit. I believe it's, not Ecclesiastes, but Proverbs 30. Let me get that real quick. Yeah, this is Proverbs 30 and verse 7. 2 things I have required of thee, deny me them not before I die. Remove far from me vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with food convenient for me. Verse 9, lest I be full and deny thee and say, who is the Lord? Or lest I be poor and steal and take the name of my power in vain, you see? So you want to be in that cool middle, right? Where, because a lot of us, we ain't rich, but we might be doing good. We're able to pay for our bills, keep it moving. The Lord still feeds us, all right? The Lord takes care of us, all right? Because if you're too rich, or you're rich, you forget the Lord. You're poor, you take the Lord's name in vain. That reminds me of this woman, I believe it was last year, we was over there preaching by the hotel or so at 5th Street. And didn't she tell us shut the fuck up or give us the middle finger or something like that?
Yep.
While we was out there preaching.
Yep.
You see, she doesn't know that she marked herself, man.
She was already homeless.
Yeah.
I believe, like, I think either right when I got the truth or right before, I don't know what made me say it, but I think I said something about I hate money or something. I don't know what made me say that.
Man, I said
Money
that
cause
back in my
problems,
teens.
man.
Yeah, I was like 19 or something like that, 19, 18.
I got 1 Timothy 6 and 10. For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some covet after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. But thou, O man of God, flee these things and follow after righteousness, godliness, faith, love, patience, and meekness, man. You know, you don't want to be out here coveting after that money. You see what coveting after money got a lot of these people out here. Look at Diddy. Look at all these people that coveted after money, man.
Gold.
You know, bad things follow that money and you get prideful. And like the brother said, you forget the Lord. You think you're doing everything because you're doing it. You forget about the Lord,
Yeah, that
man.
reminds me of, what was it, one of your homies that was doing good. He said he got it all by himself.
My cousin. And I tried to tell him, it's like, hey, bro, I understand what you're saying, but you might want to give that credit to the Most High. You know, and he came down on me, told me he wanted to beat me up at the next family reunion.
Yeah, man.
Just for telling him the truth.
Damn.
Is the hatred that deep? And speaking of the love of money, they about to discontinue $100 bills
I seen that.
and $50 bills. So yeah, you can use them to heat your house since you love it so much.
Hey,
We
Jay,
gonna
I
see.
don't carry nothing but big faces. I don't carry nothing but big
You
faces.
know how they
You
do.
ain't ready to say that no more, is you?
You don't got those bitches on you, man? You don't got those bitches?
Yeah, they about to they shutting it down slow through gradualism. Matter of fact, what else shutting down? Walgreens,
Yeah.
Yeah.
CVS, 7-Eleven, Rite Aid. Now, what do you notice that these stores have in common? This is where you get your prescriptions at.
Pharmaceuticals, man.
Yep.
Where does our prescriptions come from? 98% of pharmaceuticals, prescriptions, and over-the-counter drugs come from China.
Yup.
See how Babylon's setting y'all up?
And China own them ports over there on the side, right?
Yeah, and they sabotage those ports because those cranes got modems in them. They can be remote controlled. So if China says, we don't want y'all offloading no more of these shipment containers, they'll just turn the cranes off.
And if y'all know this, China, Slacky, the U.S. has tariffs against China, man.
Wow.
To where they can't import anything. So why are you giving your enemy all this control, buying up all this land, if they can't even import anything into here, man?
Dumbass.
Constant confusion, man. You gonna sell your so-called enemy land right next to all your military bases? Now you ain't gonna bring them all the way here just to fight them, just to declare them an enemy. No, you in allegiance with these people. Cause soon as they walk across the border, they probably got hotels and whatnot already built on this land
Yeah.
to house these people till they get the green light. They're going right next door to that military base,
And they putting on
and they gonna get strapped.
Yeah.
They gonna strap up.
facts.
It's
And-
really the Lord put it on their spirit to do it. You know, that's why they're making all these stupid ass moves, and then at the same time, you want them to still help bring stuff over here. The Lord's put on your spirit to make those stupid ass decisions, so your ass can get caught off guard, and your ass can be done for, man. I got a scripture, Proverbs 21, and 1 says, the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. That's the rivers of water. He turneth it whithersoever he will. You know, that's the Lord causing y'all to make those dumb decisions like that.
What sense would it make to sell them farmland right next to your base just to declare them an enemy in your backyard? If they was your real enemy, they wouldn't have never been allowed in the country illegally, undocumented.
Yeah, because you go into it, China got all these nice cars, man, and the U.S. won't allow them to sell it, man. If China was allowed to sell cars here, man, nobody will buy all these U.S.-made cars because they last longer. They actually got better quality now, all right? They have better gas mileage, even the electric ones that they got, all right? They got hybrids, better gas mileage. Man, you ride forever. And the U.S. is like, nah, we ain't having all that.
Stop all that.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, it's a Japanese car. It's called the Toyota Century. Look this car up. Man, get you some earbuds or something. That's just like a motorcycle with a radio. What's the point? But anyway, this car, look up this car. It's called a Toyota Century. It make a Maybach look like a Pinto.
Damn, I think I'll probably seen that.
And they're only sold in Japan. They make a Maybach. Yeah, they put Maybachs to shame. They put Rolls Royce to shame. Look it up. A Toyota Century.
I'm gonna look that up.
This car is cold.
I seen an article yesterday about Esau saying that he's letting all these migrants over here to counteract his people decreasing. That you ain't making no sense. You only bringing over more.
Those are lies, man. Those are lies.
You're bringing a bunch of murderers and robbers over here.
Because they know their
man,
population is declining, but you bringing more people over here that you don't like, supposedly, that you don't want to be around, but you bringing them over here.
It's already been proven, man. These people are emptying out their prisons.
Yeah.
And sending them here.
And that reminds me, you know, brother that came up here earlier, you know, what these Babylonians gonna do, they gonna blame him.
Yeah.
Right? They gonna blame our brothers that's actually up here. Instead of they actually other nations that are up here that are sleeper cells that's coming up here, you know, to raid your house, to use deadly force on you. Right?
They need the chaos. Because all these excuses he's giving to why he's doing what he's doing makes no sense. I mean, a lie is not supposed to make sense. That's how you know it's a lie. When you try to rationalize a lie, you dumbing yourself down.
Yep. There's a lot of these people that appear to be Hamites that walk constantly up and down the road by my job. They look like young men, my age or younger or something. They just be walking. You know, they look like they don't really got nothing, but where y'all going? You know? Esau sending these people over here, man. That's what he's doing. You know, they always be coming up asking for a job. They can't speak no English, but they living somewhere because they walking around, they ain't, you know, doing too much crime, but they doing something. They constantly walking up and down the road. They waiting for that call, man, when all hell break loose.
They talking about deputizing some of these people that don't even speak English, can't read English, but they are expected to enforce law.
Yeah, certain
chaos
states,
in the making.
Certain states, I believe that's already being enacted.
They be looking buff, they be all ripped and all that.
Yeah, they ready for war.
They ready.
Captain Jazariat, what you doing, man?
Put the honey bun down, baby.
Yeah. Come on, man. You so-called getting these men ready for war, but you're not ready for, I was supposed to bring that scripture out because
put the Lucky Charms down, man.
because you even go into it, back in the ancient world, even the kings will go out to war, right? The kings will go out to war, man. All right, they wasn't just sending the men out there. They was out there doing it themselves, man. I believe I had the scripture. I mean, yeah, I got it right here. 2 Samuel 11 and verse 1. And it came to pass, after the year was expired at that time, when the kings go forth to battle that David sent Joab and his servants with him and all of Israel, and check this, and they destroyed the children of Ammon and besieged Rabbah, but David tarried still at Jerusalem. Right? So kings weren't just speaking it, they were doing it themselves. Captain Jazariah, you over those, man? Do some push-ups with them, man.
I can't. I can't. I want to, but I can't.
And kings, they went out and fought with their men, man.
Prime example, the first Black Panther, the Civil War movie.
Oh, yeah,
Black Panther, he went to war with his soldiers.
Yep.
He was out there on the battlefield with them. Where do you see Biden at? Somewhere in a bunker.
Like a little bitch.
But that comes with the Edomite mindset, man.
Yeah.
All right? They just want to sit back, tell everybody what to do, you know, instead of getting their hands dirty themselves, man.
You know what else came to light? You remember when Trump was spreading that lie, talking about how the Haitians was eating people's dogs, cats, and geese?
I think it was Ohio one. I could be wrong.
Yeah, it was in Ohio. But it came to light that the goose killer was an Edomite.
Nah.
Yeah, I went to Ohio last weekend. My ribs, people, they said that wasn't even true because they wasn't too far from over there.
It wasn't true. They said that this Edomite was actually gunning down the geese with a shotgun.
It makes sense.
That's in his nature.
And I think the geese, if I'm not mistaken, they're protected where you're not even supposed to be killing them.
No. They just like police horses.
Ain't it illegal or something?
Yeah.
It is legal to kill them.
It ain't illegal to kill Jake though.
No, they do that all day.
So it goes to show you this man goes against his own law all the time, man. He doesn't respect his own law. He's over there killing animals that in his law says that you're not supposed to kill. And did they catch him?
Yeah, they caught him.
Oh, okay.
His name was Connor.
That's
Straight up,
right
bro. No cap. His name, I forgot his last name, but his first name was Connor. How you gonna confuse that with Haitian?
He probably slapped his marble for it.
Sound like
So it sound like it.
sound like he tortured animals when he was a child, cause he's still doing it now. But that's Edomite offspring though.
That's
Violent.
what they all do, man. When they kids, they go out and they kill little animals and cut them open and do all this weird
Dissect
shit.
them.
They has you doing this shit in school, man.
Yeah.
Dissecting guinea pigs and shit like that. I
Frogs,
ended up having to
fish,
do it once.
worms.
I didn't like it.
Yeah, because it's a dead animal. Just you're supposed to bury it or leave it on some, wherever it's at, so the other animals can do their job and eat that animal.
Scavengers, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That made me think of this movie Toy Story.
Oh yeah.
Everybody know what I'm talking about with that little Edomite over there. Yeah, he had the
Sid.
black shirt on with the skull. This nigga was, I don't know, being destructive to the toys and all type of shit. Blowing them up.
Breaking
Just-
them and shit.
Yeah, just blowing them up, destroying them. Like,
That's
that's
nature,
his
man.
nature right there.
That's the answer to every problem.
That's the Edomite.
What did Trump say? He said, because he was doing an interview, and this woman asked him, what should Biden tell the other countries? And Trump said, this is what he should say, because they think that these assassination attempts come from other countries. Trump said, this is what you tell them. If y'all put any hands on this former president, I'm gonna blow up your whole country. That's what I mean when I say violence, death, and destruction is their answer to every problem. If you're a hammer, every problem looks like a nail to these people. That's not wisdom. You're gonna get your whole kingdom destroyed for one lying-ass Edomite. Is that wise? No. That's why I said wisdom no more than tinker.
Yeah, because Babylon the Great is sending missile defense systems unto Israel. What is that showing the other nations, man?
That you with the shit just like they is.
Right? Prepare for war. Right? War is coming. That's what we telling you people. No matter who you vote in, war is coming. All right? If they see Kamala Harris in the president's seat, they licking their chops.
Yeah.
They see Trump.
ready for
Doing
take.
the same thing.
Same thing, man. You know? And regardless, war is coming. No matter who's in the presidential seat, you can't vote this thing away.
That made me think of when they was trying to say in North Carolina they got malicious hunting for FEMA people.
I
which
think that
I heard
was
it
in
wasn't
New York.
true too, but
Was
I don't know.
I think it was in New York. I could be wrong.
It was a lie. It was debunked.
Yeah,
But
I
now
heard it
they
was
in North
wasn't true or
Carolina
something.
building FEMA camps.
Okay. Yeah.
That's your help. That's your government aid, a FEMA camp.
They been pushing that war heavy this year. They had that Civil War movie come out.
That shit was lame. One of the lamest movies I ever saw.
It wasn't good.
It was just a movie full of senseless violence.
It was like a documentary to me. It wasn't even like realistic for real.
It was senseless violence.
You know, because at least when we're up here, we're telling you part of the movie. We may not know scene for scene what's going to happen, but we're going to tell you why. This man has perpetual hatred. He hates you, Jakes. All right, he's going to come against you. A lot of people going to die for a lot of these reasons. It's going to be because of food. This man hates you. All right, because of this truth. Because you know, the men of the Lord out here preaching. That's why Tommy G, you know, had to come up with that so-called documentary of the Israelites. All right, perpetual hatred, man. It's to show you in a bad light. You know, make us look bad, but that's okay. That's okay. They just doing their job.
I got a scripture for him. It's
Oh,
2
good.
Corinthians 13:8. It says, "We can do nothing against the truth before the truth." So even though he's pushing it in a bad light, you know, it's getting a lot of people's attention to see it and to search it out. Because you're going to have some elect that see these videos, you know, speaking bad about the Hebrew Israelites, not the black Hebrew Israelites, is what they want to put the label on that says, like anybody can be Israelite. You could be a blue Israelite, a red, man, it's only Hebrew Israelites, man. But anyways, you're going to have the elect search it out, and then they're going to come into the truth, man. So you're only doing that, but pushing it more further to the earth, man. Everybody's hearing about it.
Yeah, that reminds me of what happened with Kyrie.
Yeah.
All he did was just tweet out the movie. He didn't say nothing, and Amalek acted like he said all types of shit, like he was gonna strangle their mother or whatever, man. You know. Now, when you go watch the movie, or you know, I haven't watched the movie, but you know, a lot of people, best believe, a lot of people came into the truth that way. Now, there's a lot of bug out shit in that movie, right? From what I heard from the brothers that did lesson on it. But you gotta realize there's starter camps out here. ISHBK is a starter camp. IUIC is a starter camp. GOCC is a starter camp. All these other camps are starter camp. And if the Lord's dealing with you, you might be taste testing these other camps for a while, and then he leads you to the true man, the Lord of GMS, and you be like, you know what? Them niggas was wilding, man.
Huh?
Those niggas was bugged out.
There's a lot of IUIC members coming to their conclusion too.
Yeah, Mr. If IUIC say we in the new covenant, we in the new covenant.
Oh,
Like,
man.
wow, look what authority you have to say something like that.
Why we
or-
still teaching then? I thought the word's supposed to be put on our inward part.
Yeah, exactly.
I had to go to work today. We ain't gonna have to go to work in the kingdom.
Esau still in rulership.
Yep. And it's also like you brought out the scripture. What was it? Money. The love of money is the root of all evil. And it goes to show you that a lot of people don't read the scriptures, right? Because what they say in the world, money is the root of all evil. When the scriptures say money is a defense, you need money to take care of yourself, take care of your family. All right, it's all in how you use it. But when you love the money, you lust after the money,
Covet.
yeah, covet after money, you're gonna do whatever it takes to get that money, man.
Get rich or die trying
Yeah,
spirit.
yeah.
Huh?
That ain't a righteous spirit, man. That's a wicked
I
spirit.
had that video on.
Your love for money is gonna have somebody rubbing you down with that date rape baby oil.
It'll beat you up.
Date rape baby oil. I mean, goddamn, Puff, you doing the most, baby. Now he ratting on everybody. You got all celebrities and politicians fleeing the country. Y'all know Puff was not built for no prison. If he bribed Shine, gave him $1 million to do 10 years for him, he ain't trying to go to jail.
$1 million to do 10 years, that's what you put your life on, man?
Yeah, and I be like, who's to say I'm gonna survive them 10 years in prison to even enjoy that money when I get out?
Because $1 million back then ain't $1 million now.
No.
That shit gonna be spent if you don't invest in it or use it right.
Man,
that
we
shit
ain't
gonna be
be in
gone.
this kingdom
Yeah,
that much
and
longer.
you're not gonna be in this kingdom.
Too much stuff going on. All the problems is coming to pass.
Stacking all that money and goods all to yourselves like that's gonna save you. And these times will come, especially that money, man. That money ain't shit no more, dude. This is James 5:3. Your gold and silver is cankered, and the rust of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire. Ye have heaped treasures together for the last days, and them treasures is not going to save you in these last days. He that seeks to save his life shall lose it, man. And he that loses his life for myself shall find it, man. And I'm just paraphrasing that. So while all y'all people out here, especially you Israelites, who I'm talking to for the most part, you're trying to save yourself in these last times, hey, you're gonna lose your life, man. Because you think that you're gonna run up out of here and flee Babylon and go to another place or do something like that when it's written that the Most High is gonna take us and set us back in our own land, dude. So we got some fire that we getting ready to go through over here on this side first before we get up out of here.
Like that Jake that wanted to go back to our homeland. Now, you gonna get destroyed.
Go on over there.
What's gonna happen to you?
They'll send a drone at you too, just like Benjamin Netanyahu.
You're gonna be calling on those false God. That bitch gonna be inbounding, you know. Then you gonna turn to that powder, man.
And that's the thing. We out here warning Jake. I met him years ago. Told him the same thing. Right? I wouldn't be surprised if he get on the plane, goes over there, and he gets destroyed because he was still in Christianity. Yes, you may know that you're an Israelite. You may know that the Lord looks like a so-called black man from the tribe of Judah. But that doesn't amount to anything. What are you doing to make your calling and election sure? How are you conducting yourself? All right, because what was that? That was the Day of Atonement. He was out there praying in public. The scriptures forbid that. All right, you already have your reward. Right, want to think that you know, people. Oh man, this is such a holy man. He's out there praying in public. Lord said, don't do that. That's the ways of the heathens. That's what the heathens do. You know, when you out there praying, you repeating stuff back and forth. Guess what? That's what the heathens do, man. Lord said, keep it short and simple, man, to the point, right? That's why when you know, we prepare Hebrew scriptures. Oh, the people over there. Yeah.
They can't enjoy life. They got to capture everything on their phone.
Come on now.
All the memories finna get burned up in that goddamn phone.
Exactly.
When this was inbound, dog.
They don't know how to live in the moment.
I gotta stay on the table though.
Because that reminds me of what, don't be surprised when the nuclear missiles start to hit, people gonna be doing the same thing what they doing over there, man.
Having their phones record the missiles coming.
They got memes like that, man.
You're gonna have some places where people gonna be kicking it. You're gonna have some places where people trying to run into them bunkers, man. You know, like I said this before at one of our old camps, man. It's a game out there called Fallout 4.
Oh yeah.
And when the game first started, everything was all right. And then you had this guy knocking on everybody's door in this small neighborhood. You know, the people that were in the military field with their family, they had families and shit. He knocked on the door and basically was like, hey, we need your information because you're eligible to go into this bunker. So on the news, the president started letting people know that these missiles were getting ready to be inbound. So we hit them in the game, you have to run to a platform that takes you into a bunker. And they were all standing on the bunker, and then you see the nuke go off, and then you see that destroying wind following, and that bunker went straight into the ground. And they took those people and put them in little chambers that you basically go into like a deep sleep. And he woke up 200 years later and came back up, and the world was destroyed. That ain't what you gonna get in this life, though.
Nah.
That ain't what you gonna get in this life.
Nah. Hey, Esau, he wishes that would happen, man. He wishes that he can escape the judgment. There's gonna be some, the scriptures speak of that, all right? But once the destruction comes, we gonna round your ass up anyways. And I don't know if you watched it, because they also have a show on Fallout. It's real. It's pretty good. Check it out, brother. It's on Prime. And they show you in that, right? The missiles was coming down because they was having a birthday party. Check this. They was having a birthday party. The scriptures speak of that. You know, the people having a good time, marrying, having fun, and all types of stuff. And so the missiles was coming down, and everybody was scrambling out of the house. Sloggy, you know, kind of spoiling it, but you know, it's kind of like the game too. It's kind of like the game too. So you really ain't missing nothing. It's just, you know, adding little characters to it. So what you'll see is that Jake tried to get into the bunker with this Edomite. Check it. Earlier they was having a good time drinking, having fun. But when Jake tried to get in the bunker with the Edomite friends, guess what the Edomites did? They kicked his ass out. They punched him, man. It's like, you ain't getting in this bunker with us.
See?
Never trust our enemy.
See?
See? Edom, they know they are very good performers. They're good, very good Oscar-winning performances.
Come on now.
But when you no longer serve a purpose, or you no longer benefit, they can't benefit off you no more, they either gonna murk you or get rid of you. Just like somebody brought out a point. It was this group of campers. They had a black friend with them. They was out in the woods just hiking. And they came across some more of their Edomite friends. The second group of Edomite friends, they wanted to murder Jake. But the friends that the Jake was with, they stopped him. But all of them was friends. Jake didn't know the second group of Edomites. He knew the first group that he was with. But when they came across the second group, they wanted to murder this man for no reason.
Yeah. And that reminds me, 'cause I had this homie in the world. He wanted me to go hiking with him. He's a Jake. He wanted me to go hiking with him. I was like, why? Because all these other Edomite people yeah, I'm like, why? All these other Edomites are going to be there. And I was looking at this nigga crazy like, nah, Phil. You just asking to get murked.
All these circumspect.
Yeah.
We don't walk through the woods with no type of weapon or something.
Man, to hell with the hanging around the Edomites. Hey man, my plantation, man, I've been hearing, they've been talking behind my back. They don't like the position I'm in. I get to tell them what to do. You know,
see, they don't like
taking
that.
our leave, he talking all this shit behind my back. Like, boy, I'll beat your ass. I mean, I ain't saying it, but I mean,
That's what they do,
they don't
man.
want to say that to your face, though.
They don't like it when Jake in authority, or Jake getting some type of shine or recognition. They hate that.
Yeah. I see that with Jake does the supervisors up there, man. Edomites don't want to listen. They don't want to take heed. They don't like that. I see that firsthand, so I understand, man.
I had to do a video last night, man. I put that picture of us putting in captivity on the video. That's what's coming, man. Whether you like it or not, man. You know, it's coming. That's your future.
I sent it in one of the other group chats. It was from the show Black Dynamite. And I guess it was showing Edomite, like all the Jakes was in the slave ship, and the Edomite came in. Hey, I best not hear y'all laughing and talking, you know, whatever he said. I was like, man, that's how we gonna be to these Edomites, man. Well, y'all ain't no slave ship. Y'all better not say nothing, man. Best not hear no laughing, no talking, no crying, no singing, no dancing. Shut up.
You only got one time to lie, and your tongue gonna fall out your mouth right in front of you and dissolve on the ground.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna be able to talk no more until you reborn. So you only got one good lie to tell. You better make it good, goddamn.
We were talking about Most High lifting up that standard and giving the brothers some spiritual powers. And we was talking about the video that one of the brothers put out, and the military was running in this building chasing the Jakes, man. And they had all this equipment where they could see through all the walls and all of that stuff, and they zeroed in on the Jake in the room. And as soon as they got ready to breach the door, he blew the door open and came out with that spiritual power. And they was trying to shoot at him and kill him, and he was just taking their guns, snapping their guns, killing them. And this brother said, as soon as they pull a gun out on him at that moment, he gonna make them eat that gun. He said they gonna have a salt packet in their pocket, because I'm gonna put it there. And that's meditating terror, man.
Yeah. I'm gonna make you break that and make you sprinkle some salt and pepper. A little Popeye's hot sauce pack might be in there too. But you gonna break that pistol down and you gonna eat it piece by piece. And you gonna catch hell when you get ready to shit. You only got one time. I promise you, YASHARAHLA. First one pull a gun on me. I'm gonna make you break it down and eat it.
You love the sword so much.
Yeah.
Damn.
meditating pure terror. Matter of fact, there's a story came out this week about 3 or 4 Edomites. They beat up an undercover Jake cop. They didn't know he was a cop because he was in an unmarked car in plain clothes. My thing is this: if you a black cop, so-called black cop, why didn't you fear for your life and blow their head off? Because they would have did you the same way.
Yeah.
Hell, that goes to show you catching hell on all fronts, man.
Yeah,
That's why
they don't respect no Jake in authority.
I was just about to say that's why I don't respect no Jake that work with the authorities, man. Like that cat that messed with me at Crook.
Yeah.
No respect for brothers like that, man.
I believe Elder Malcolm was talking about that years ago. Because y'all really helped forwarding the destruction of Jake when y'all in those positions.
Yeah.
When you choose to be a centurion on the Esau Edom, all right, because that comes with a sorority. It's really a sorority,
Yeah,
a brotherhood, right? Because they doing all this wickedness unto Jake, and you over there really, you holding hands with these people, man.
You know damn well you can't change a thing, so I don't know why you joined them in the first place.
Yeah.
And you know who at the top of that food chain? Freemasons.
Yep.
Which is a very satanic organization.
And if you notice, there's a whole bunch of Freemasons down here, and they'll have it on the back of their license plates. Whenever I see that, when I'm driving, I put immediately I put a curse on them. Because I know when a cop sees that, they're not going to stop him. He's in his kingdom. They're not going to stop him. So, you know, I just pray to the Lord, reserve him for judgment, man. Whatever the Lord has in store, or, you know, whatever I see fit, you know, YAHARAHLA, it happens to that nigga, man.
Yeah, dog. I mean, they basically get diplomatic immunity.
Yeah, pretty much. I seen one. I'm thinking he had to steal it. I'm just put it out there. He had to steal that license plate because his car was raggedy as shit, man. All pretty much on his last wheels. You know, front bumper missing. This door like looked like it got crushed in, and you know, I'm like, that nigga probably stole that shit.
I gotta be one of them to be delivered.
Yeah.
All that means that you juiced in with the wickedness of this world. So if you declared your wickedness just by rocking that thing on your tag or the back of your car, the Lord's not with you because you proud of being wicked. You so proud you had to put it on your tag. And you're gonna get rewarded for it.
Yeah. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 13 and 15. It says, everyone that is found should be thrust through, and everyone that should be joined unto them shall fall by the sword. So all you Jakes that's in cahoots with Esau, man, you know, you're going to get destroyed, man, with him, man. And like Elder Pastor Hara said, you know, hey, when they get their spiritual power, they're going to jump on a lot of Edomites to get you niggas, man, because of the shit that you're doing. You agree with Esau. You forward in his kingdom.
Yeah, like that office.
All you niggas for Trump, y'all gonna find out the hard way.
Yeah, niggas for Trump.
There's a beat behind your head.
Oh, thank you, bro. They around, man, trying to bite something.
I mean, they advocating hard for Trump. Just because you can't vibe with Kamala line ass, don't mean you should run to your enemy with open arms. Y'all gonna find out the hard way. Y'all gonna get what y'all been asking for. Y'all wanted Biden, y'all got him. He showed y'all.
And then now look what happened, man. Because you talk to a lot of people that went out to go vote for that nigga. They over there crying.
Yeah.
Why
They
we
finna
voting?
cry again. The Trump finna show him.
Yeah.
I ain't with y'all. That's right. He talking about a 1 hour purge. Who you think he was talking about?
What do you think is gonna happen, man?
He ain't finna purge the White House. That's where the real thugs at.
You about to come after you Jakes, man.
Yep, they show you all the purge movies, man. Who they coming after? It's
He
Jake.
wants to do this. He cannot contain himself. It's about to surface because he's getting tired of playing a role that he's the good guy. He wants to let that wickedness out. And it's eating at him. You can tell.
That's what you're seeing with a lot of these Edomites. That beast spirit is really coming, it's rearing its head. It's really coming out in these last days. They reverting back to that beast spirit.
They crash outs, man.
Yeah, for real. The original crash out. The original, you go back to Cain and Abel, the original crash out, man. I'm gonna kill my brother because I'm tired of him getting praise from the Most High, man. You know, the original crash out.
They gotta go, like it says on that thing right there. It says gotta go.
I saw it on that trailer.
Hey, that's the spirit, man.
You
That's
gotta
the
go,
spirit.
man. The world's first murderer. The world's first rapist. The world's first homosexual. World's first pedophile. The world's first man to commit bestiality.
Nope.
Theft. Yeah, he's the forefather of all of this.
All of that, man.
Yet he paints himself as being good, clean, and wholesome.
Yeah.
No, you the originator of all the bullshit that's going on in the world today. Death, violence, destruction. You brought that into the world.
Man, we taught your ass how to bathe, nigga. Like, for real.
Bruh. This Edomite, I say it all the time. These are just people, little kids in grown people body, man. This Edomite took his shit, man. He took his shit. And I shit you not. Goes to the sink, turns it on for 1 second, and walks out the door.
What the hell?
Barely even washed his hands. For 1 second, just got him wet and walked out the door. I'm like, these, you nasty as hell, man.
I seen the same thing at my job. This Edomite, he did a number 2. He didn't know I was in there because I was in another stall. Well, he did a number 2, and he walked out. The same week, that same Edomite was in there taking a dump, number 2, but he saw me. That's when he washed his hands. Now this is the mentality of that Edomite. Well, I know I ain't shit, but I can't be shit in front of him because I'm better than him.
Yeah, that's how it is.
That's their mentality. I know I ain't shit, but I ain't gonna be not shit in front of him because I'm supposed to be better than him. But you catch him when there ain't no eyes on him. When he think he by himself. These people are nasty.
That's why I don't dap it up. I don't even want like talking to these people, man.
This girl bought muffins to the meeting yesterday at our 8 o'clock meeting. I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, you gotta be like that.
Because you just don't know what's in it and you don't know how they prepared it. Because a lot of Edomites, it's no problem for them to have animals in the kitchen while they cooking, all on the counter and shit.
Licking on the spoon. Oh,
no, I'm good. I know how y'all get down.
They'll wipe their ass with their own hand.
have y'all seen the Edomites? Man, that's nasty. You seen the Edomites where they was making food in their toilets?
Yeah,
Oh, man.
Ice cream sundaes, mac and cheese. And then she fed it, she made ice cream sundaes in the toilet. And she had friends over. And she served it to them. And she told them how they made it. A lot of her friends vomited right there on site.
This is Edomite.
I would have been beating ass.
Hey, have a good one, brother. Have a good one, y'all.
This Edomite, his wife told him to wash the dishes while she was away or whatnot. This nigga, they had this high-priced ass toilet. He took the dishes and flushed them in the toilet.
Yep.
And the toilet cleaned them, and then he put them back in the damn kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the basement for you, dog.
That's that basement. Same thing about that woman who made a birthday cake for her husband, and she used yeast from her body.
Oh, man. I see
She
that.
made honey buns, the whole shit, bro. And guess what happened? Her husband ended up getting a yeast infection in his mouth.
Yeah.
Never trust that.
Ugh, bro.
That's why I don't eat shit that they make at home. Cause see, they think they being creative.
Yeah.
You know, no, you being nasty as fuck.
Yeah, like the brother said, they bring anything to work.
Don't eat that shit.
Don't eat that shit, man.
I'm not saying all Edomites do this, but it would behoove you Israelites, don't do it.
Read their spirit, you know, because a lot of times I look at them, I read their spirit, they bring anything to work. Nah. Because you got to be mindful. We always got to be mindful. There's Jakes out there. And hey, there's a couple Jakes out there at my work. I know they Jake, man. Even though they look like Edom, I know they Jake through their spirit, man. But still be mindful. Most definitely. Always have your spiritual eye open.
Yeah, man. Don't do it. Don't
do
do
it.
Don't do it.
It's secondhand nature for me to wash my hands multiple times a day.
Yeah.
I can't even count.
I told you they was doing film strips at my job when the C-19 first came out. Teaching people how to wash their hands. I'm like, what was y'all doing before?
Y'all doing it?
Hey, when I used to work at UPS, man, all right, because that was a very, very hard job. But now they're getting paid. If I'm not mistaken, they're getting paid good. But it was called peak season. And this Edomite, nasty as hell, I mean, stunk, man. That boy stunk. It was like, do you even wash your clothes, bro? Do you even put on at least some deodorant?
They wear until they disintegrate off their back.
Yeah. So it's like we had to have a meeting, and we all knew what this meeting was for. It wasn't to talk to us. It was really to talk to him.
It was not to single nobody out.
Yeah. It's like, make sure you wash your clothes, put some deodorant on. Don't come in here stinking, man.
These are the rules of the earth.
It was
There's
one
a
of
couple
them
of
like
dudes
that.
at my job like that. And I always got moved right next to them. I'm like, why they always
I
put
be
me
hating
in this
that shit,
stinking
man.
motherfucker section? Every time. This dude, he smelled like he didn't wash nothing for years. His car smelled like it. You don't even have to be sitting in his car. He can have the window down, the door open. You can smell it walking by.
The air outside don't even let it go.
You know what I'm saying? But he'll get offended if you say something about it. The caucasity.
It was one of them at my job as well, man. He got called out on it though. He's a homeless cat. He been working there since I started working. I think he was working there a little bit before me. He's still homeless. And I've been working there for several months now. He should have been at a place.
Yeah.
But he be coming to work functified or whatnot.
You like that?
And somebody called him out on it. He got mad and left. Now if if I had got mad and left my job, I'd got fired. His ass right back at the job.
Can't be.
Right back
See,
at the job.
they're not in trouble as other men. Psalm 73:5.
Hey, matter of fact, I seen that happen where somebody got on this appeared to be Edomite at my job. He got all angry. You know, he's a real short dude, probably like 4'11" or something.
Short man complex.
Short man complex. They got into an argument. He got so mad he just left. This happened like twice or 3 times within that year. And we looking around like, how is he able to do that and not get in trouble? Like, what the hell? Because you're supposed to sign out. If you leaving, you're supposed to let somebody know you're supposed to sign out or whatever, man. Nah, this nigga just straight up left.
Being rebellious.
Yeah.
And plus he know this is kingdom.
Yeah.
And that was the same Edomite that I told you brothers about back when I had got into it with Edomite. I was trying to help him at work.
Yeah.
And he put his hand all in my face and all that shit. And I was calling him devils. The same Edomite
The same
that
way.
got called down for his phone.
See, they get offended because they're in their natural state. And they don't understand why you're offended at them being themselves. You got rich ass Edomite celebrities who come out and said that they do not bathe. That's who they are. That's why we had to teach them back in the ancient days. Because the forefathers couldn't stand that phone. Look, bro, you got to dip that ass in some water
Dip that
sooner
ass in
or
some
later.
water, man.
Out here like ham.
I ain't talking about rinsing off. No, you got to soak.
You better cut that water up high, boy. You better get in that neck bone water.
Exactly. You got to soak, man. You
Get
can't
that
just,
neck bone water.
especially. I mean, you got to soak that ass every now and then. I mean, I know showers are convenient, quick, but if you ain't getting in the right cracks and crevices, we still gonna smell your ass.
You always hear a lot of them say bathing is dirty because you see your dirt. That's what it's for. It's getting the dirt
That's
up
how
out of
you
your
know
little
it's
ass.
off your body.
They did that shit at my job. They got just a shower. They don't even have a fucking tub. Just a fucking shower. And them Edomites get in that shower. And I've been told this multiple times. It's got like, at the bottom of the shower, it's got a cover that stops a lot of hair to go in the drain. Well, the housekeeper said they got that up to, clean out of it. Chuck full of shit, man. Shit all in the drain. Doo-doo, bro. Took a shit. I heard this several times.
Niggas taking
Took
the
a shit in the shower, bro. And it was right up in the drain underneath that. But you gotta pull that metal flap up to clean up under that. Yeah. Yeah. No bullshit, bro.
These people. I see.
You gotta wear shower shoes everywhere. Hotels.
Yeah,
I always do.
got to.
I always do.
When you go to the gym, which I don't even like going into the little changing section. I just make sure I
them
got my
niggas
shit.
be walking around naked. I'm like, bro, what the man?
Yeah, I told you about last
man.
year. I was in there with my son, and Edomite came in, just got all butt naked, like right here, man. I'm just like, nigga, my son's right here. No respect, man.
They don't care.
You have to
No
be like,
respect.
get him in the chokehold.
But see, that's the spirit of Greece, though. Back in them gyms in Greece.
Yeah.
Bucket naked. That's how they kick it. They want they balls to hang
I
to
can't
and fro.
remember what it was, but in them times they used to have all the men in this little area, like a water area, and they all had like, look, they be naked, bro, basically naked. They be massaging each other and shit. I forget what it was called, but it was some gay ass shit that they used to do.
Rocking them togas.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gay
brothels.
shit like that, man.
I could be wrong. Brothels. I could be
I
wrong.
forget the name.
I know.
It was a whorehouse.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah. Because I know in the time of Rome, I remember watching this little short film. They had the little sponge, and everybody was sharing that sponge.
Yeah, the white.
I said that to y'all in the group chat.
Yeah.
Let's put it in a bucket. Like that's really clean as
little
up.
vinegar bucket. Like, they don't mean nothing. You still sharing it with other people.
I don't
man.
care about no vinegar. If I see it still on the sponge, it's still on the sponge. I'm not putting nobody else doo-doo on my body. But
That's nasty,
obviously,
yeah.
Edomites had no problem with it whatsoever.
They don't.
That's how they did it in Rome.
That's how you know these are the same people coming back when you see how they move in their day-to-day life, man. They don't clean themselves. They go to the restroom. They barely wash their hands.
We literally have laws on how to be clean, man.
See, you got to catch them by themselves when they think ain't nobody looking.
Yeah.
They're going to show you how nasty they really are without a second thought, and they ain't going to lose no sleep behind it neither. They comfortable in their nastiness. It's like all them people that were stopping up the freeway on the way here. You need to be at home cleaning them houses, because I know it's a bunch of Edomite hoarders out there.
Man,
You can't even see the color of the carpet.
Yep. Man, I was looking at some houses the other day, and I was looking up like, you could tell it's an Edomite house, but it was just how they had it arranged. Like, you got all this shit out in front, man, just hoarding, man. It looked nasty, man. But like the house next to it, I bet they can't sell it or rent it out. It's a nice little house because the damn Edomites next door is just nasty as hell.
Bring down the property value. They talk about we bring down the property value. No. Yeah, they keep it, they just like apartment complexes. They keep the outside looking nice as hell. Paint every year, the whole shit. Go inside though. Whole nother world.
Yeah. Shit.
Oh yeah, we get Job 30 and 8.
Oh yeah, perfect.
So you Edomites, man. This is Job 30 and 8. They were children of fools, yea, children of basement. They were viler than the earth. And ain't that some vile shit the brother was just talking about the sponge on the stick, having to wipe their ass and then put that in the goddamn, in a container full of vinegar? That's some vile ass shit. Not only that, letting the dogs lick all off up in their mouth, fucking the dogs, all these different vile things that Edom does. And a lot of you Jakes follow them vibrations as well, man.
Kevin Gates will be letting the dog lick his grill and shit.
Oh,
Dog
yeah.
licks his own balls and ass, but you want to kiss a dog in the mouth.
I seen an old video of this Eve. It was two of them. One of them was recording her playing with the dog or whatnot, and the Eve was on all fours. And the dog jumped on her back and started humping on her, bro. You should have saw the wonton eyes on this bitch. She had the fuck me eyes. Like, she liked this dog humping on her like that, man.
Told you, man, that's why they got a
Don't
clothing
say that,
department in
man.
Petco.
Y'all both need to be euthanized, man.
They
The
got
dog and her.
they got a clothing department in PetSmart for dogs and cats. I wonder why.
There's another Eve getting licked on by a dog downstairs too, man.
Put peanut butter on herself.
Man, I see this one Jake. I guess he's like trying to be a YouTuber or something. He be asking other niggas like, would you let a horse hit you from the back or something? I'm like, this nigga gonna be destroyed, man. Don't ask me no shit like
There
that.
was an Edomite that actually did that. The horse killed him.
Damn.
Notice I said him.
The
horse killed him.
I got Leviticus 20 verse 15. And if any man lie with a beast, he shall surely be put to death. and ye shall slay the beast. So both of them got to go because that animal's confused, right? Both of them got to go. And what the brother said earlier, Edom is pretty much the first one that got into bestiality, homosexuality, all these things that are contrary to what a person should be doing.
That's how it ended up in the Bible. They was doing this stuff back then.
Because ain't nothing new under the sun.
Right,
That kills that half man, half beast spirit, man, like a mermaid or some shit. The Lord tells you you can't do that with an animal. How you got a half man and half animal? That don't make sense.
Esau then ran up in a fish. He created a mermaid.
I think that was in one of them off books, one of them fake books of Joshua or something. I think that was in one of the books that Esau got out.
Yeah, I think it was on Facebook. It was a damn meme. Which probably really happened because these fish, they had big old lips, man. And Edom had caught them. Yeah, I was watching the spirit.
You got that video
Oh,
you got that video on his face.
got a man bun.
Because I was actually thinking he was gonna hit the camera.
He got
I was thinking we had to, we had to beat his ass.
Yeah, we're gonna rush your ass to the river. We're gonna baptize you today.
That's why I backed up over here because I saw him hitting the ball. I was like, I wonder if he's doing that on purpose to hit the ball to hit us over here. Yeah, his spirit's all the way off. His equilibrium's off.
He was sweating like a motherfucker too.
I think that was some jizz or something. Or
Hey, I wasn't surprised.
Yeah, he off that beetle shit.
That didn't look like sweat, it looked like something else. Only he might can sweat out.
Grab him by his neck and his belt loop and rush him to the water and baptize him.
That's a Edomite juice, man. We don't produce them
That boy
plants
had
right
a
there.
lined up man bond.
The other dude was off too. He was looking all different ways. I'm like, what the hell is he on?
These Edomites walking around here with weird spirits on them on the daily, man.
Weird energy, man. That's all every time.
Speaking of a weird spirit being on somebody, I don't know if y'all heard the headline on the woman that used to play for the Georgetown Hoyas. Police went to her house, knocked on the door to check on her. And she opened up the door and told him she didn't want to talk. He slammed the door. He went back. She opened the door. As soon as she opened the door, she cut him across his face with a knife.
Oh yeah.
And she ended up killing her in that hallway, man. Spirit created for vengeance. There's gonna be a lot of that going around, man. Because a lot of y'all walking around in darkness and y'all wide open for these spirits to get in your ass to cause you to go do what the Most High needs you to do to fulfill His purpose, man.
Yeah, because if you watch the video, it's like a whole demon getting jumped on her, man.
Yeah.
You know, she was out there with the knife. He was backing up, giving her a chance. And then I think somehow, some way, she got, real close to him, started slashing him.
He gave it to her.
Gave it to her, man. He popped her. She was standing up for a minute, fell over. I'm like, that's going to be something on the daily, man.
There's more niggas out here that's walking around bugged out and need to be somewhere they ain't supposed to be. They need to be in a hospital or something.
That's the same spirit that jumped on that lady who, when she had the pot of water boiling on the stove.
She caught on choosing rice.
Yeah. But see, that's the thing. See, Esau would give Eve a chance to save their own life before Jacob.
Because they scared of Jake, man. They scared of Jake on a whole nother level, y'all. And Eve and Esau is in cahoots. So he gonna work with her a little bit. Just a little bit.
Even though she got a whole knife and trying to gut your ass.
Shit, he begged her not to run out.
Dude, I'd have seen videos of Edomites chasing cops away with knives.
Yeah.
Like, you don't feel like your life was in danger? like us?
These
Selling bottled water, your life was in danger.
You can calm down.
These police is sweet, man. I seen a fighter on stage squaring up with like 5 police, man. It's like 5 of them coming up on the stage.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
But they put Jake on the front line against him,
I see what you're talking about.
And these police was literally scared of this dude, man. Like, it's 5 or 6 of y'all. Why don't y'all rush him?
Me and my rib was like, if he was Jake, he would have got shot. He would have
They
fell
would have
down.
popped his ass.
The only way they'll get a Jake like that, he got to be sleep in his bed at 3, 4 in the morning.
No.
That's when they coming in.
No, I think that's what they did with Breonna Taylor.
Yeah, and then blame the murder on her boyfriend.
Yeah.
The cops got acquitted, not guilty. They charging her boyfriend with her murder. Despite the fact that the cop shot her.
Right? And you go into that, that's why it was such an uproar, because they didn't do that lawfully. If I'm not mistaken, they just busted in where it seemed like it was a burglar coming through. So of course, as a man, you're gonna get up and protect your family, man. Of course. You didn't announce yourself. You didn't say that it's the police. You just come through busting in. That's Esau.
YASHAMIAHLA allows them to do. But this is Psalm 73:5. They are not in trouble as other men. Neither are they plagued like other men. So they're going to get away with a lot of shit that's going to piss a lot of you Israelites off. But you got to remember, this is their kingdom. The earth was given into the hand of the wicked, man. So they're going to move like that until the Most High get ready to put that foot up their ass through his prophets, man. For that lady too, you getting something?
I'm searching for it. You go ahead, Doc.
And just jump back up on that lady that had that spirit on her that when she came after that cop, man. Because the Most High allows these things to happen in that manner, man. This is Ecclesiasticus 39:28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. And the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. And there's going to be a lot of spirits created for vengeance in these last days, man. I've been seeing brothers getting their ass handed to them. I've been seeing a lot of females getting beat down by men, bro, on a whole nother level. Because you women walking around here haughty and prideful, thinking that you can't be told nothing. Oh, just wait. You're gonna definitely need a man in the times that we get ready to walk into.
We're equal now.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of Eves. I don't know. I clicked on the video and then my whole feed got flooded with the same type of video.
That shit happens.
Yeah, but it was a video about a lot of Eves getting arrested for shoplifting, murder. I mean, the list goes, it's a long list. But first she tried to sweet talk herself out of it. The cops ain't going for it. Then she just started cussing them out, calling them all kind of bitches, spitting on them and all this.
Yeah.
So I paused it. Me and my wife was watching it. So I paused and I asked my wife, I'm like, now if she talked to the police like that, imagine how she talked to her man. Woo. And there was about 4 or 5 cops. She was spitting on them, all of them, cussing all of them out. Talking about, I hope your wife fall and die, call them all. I mean,
damn.
She had a wicked spirit on her.
Oh, 9 yards.
And that just shows you, Eve ain't scared of the police. What you think you gonna do with her, Jake? She ain't scared of God. Yeah, how about this Eve claim that the Lord keep effing up, quote unquote? Yeah. She said, how is he almighty? He keep effing up his creation. I just said 3 words. Dead bitch walking.
Dead bitch walking.
So yeah, man, Eve ain't scared of shit, but don't worry about it, Eve. Fear is on his way.
That's why she gonna get put to death later down the line, man.
Fear is on his way.
This is Ecclesiasticus 25:19. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. And the portion of a sinner is death, man, because when you transgress, that leads to death. And you women, a lot of y'all are definitely transgressors, man. And that death is going to be at your back door. I see it froze up.
Yeah. Froze or something.